Hi, this is Karen Brimeyer from LeakyGutCure.com, and today I'd like to talk to you about leaky gut, what it is, and what you can do about it. First, let's talk about what is leaky gut syndrome. Leaky gut is a condition that develops in response to chronic inflammation within your digestive tract. This inflammation can be the result of a number of causes, so rest assured that you have room for improvement in one or more of these areas. Over time, this inflammation begins to damage and wear down one of the most important structures in the human body that is responsible for producing up to 80 to 90% of your immune system. This structure is your intestinal lining. Your intestinal lining is the equivalent of your skin, but instead of covering and protecting the outside of your body, it covers and protects the inside of your body. And in the same fashion that cuts, scrapes, and damage to your skin leaves you susceptible to getting some sort of infection, inflammation within your digestive tract is doing the same exact thing to your intestinal lining, leaving you susceptible to being infected internally by undigested food particles, pathogens, and toxins that can leak directly into your bloodstream. This is oftentimes why it is also referred to as intestinal permeability. Next, I'd like to talk about the first stage of leaky gut, which is the initial onset. Now, this is where it all begins, and oftentimes the initial onset symptoms go entirely unnoticed or are easily ignored and regarded as unimportant, and this is a big mistake. During this stage, the source of inflammation is present and begins to negatively shift the natural balance of the gut, which develops into gut dysbiosis. And this results in more minor symptoms such as chronic gas, bloating, and constipation that begin to worsen over time. And as the intestinal damage worsens, it begins to affect your protein digestion, blood sugar balance, and your ability to secrete serotonin, which all negatively affect your mood and promote depression. So no, depression is not just a mental issue. And if caught early enough, oftentimes switching to a good leaky gut diet is enough to stop the process and reverse the damage at this point. Next, I'd like to talk about the second stage, which is the advanced onset of symptoms. As the inflammation and damage continues, then most related digestive problems begin to worsen in intensity. But most notably, unwanted particles begin to leak through the gut barrier, and your last line of defense, which is your immune antibodies within your bloodstream, are left to clean up the mess. And because these unwanted particles are continuously passing through, your immune system becomes hyperactive and more immune-related symptoms develop. These include, but are not limited to, seasonal allergies, food allergies, chronic fatigue, joint pain, eczema, psoriasis, and the early stages of autoimmune disease. During this phase, symptoms typically become unavoidable, and this is when you usually begin to search for help from your doctor or other healthcare practitioners to get relief. Now, the third stage is the development of chronic symptoms. If these symptoms are still ignored or masked with medication instead of getting to and correcting the underlying causes of leaky gut, then your immune system becomes exhausted because it can't keep up with the continuous assault. This is when candida can become systemic and can feed external infections such as ringworm, dandruff, athlete's foot, and nail fungus. This is also when more advanced autoimmune disease can develop, such as arthritis, colitis, Crohn's disease, multiple sclerosis, Hashimoto's thyroiditis, and others. So what can you do about it? Well, the most important thing that you can do about it is eliminate all sources of inflammation and rebalance the gut, and this actually allows the gut to be able to heal. If you'd like some more information about how to do this, please visit my website at www.leakygutcure.com and watch my free presentation. Thanks for watching. Bye.